So, Bill, what does shame, the feeling of shame, the emotion of shame, the energetic level of shame, what does that have to do with relationships and people who struggle in relationships?
You know, um, the entire the entire industry, beauty industry, is all about this. When I was a kid, it was acne medicine, right? And being ashamed of the zits on my face, or, you know, ashamed that I didn't wear nice clothes, that we didn't have the name brand this or that. You know, there's so many things that when you feel shame, that limits you in relationship. You know, I'm ashamed, that let's say I divorced or something like that, and you feel like damaged goods. Like, who's going to ever want? I can't have, a good relationship. Ashamed because maybe you have a job that you feel like you can't provide what you want in the relationship. There's other people that are ashamed because they have physical problems with their bodies. Maybe they can't reproduce and they have shame around that. There's a lot of that in different cultures around the world. There are so many things that you have no idea that the person is ashamed of, that is keeping them from an authentic relationship, from being fully engaged. And it's all a bunch of made up stuff. Somebody told us something. They said, something about our appearance or smell or anything. And it makes us ashamed. You know, um, I I've heard parents say, "Who would ever want you anyway?" I've actually heard that out of parents. So, they do these things, and maybe they're doing them in jest, or maybe they're trying to motivate a child, but these things actually end up holding somebody back in shame. Yet you're right, who would want me? So
Um,
as we approach a relationship in shame, we're not approaching it on equal footing. We're not really coming into the relationship as happy. A relationship that really works is two people coming together to experience happiness together. If I'm ashamed, I'm certainly not happy. It's kind of there, I'm not as happy as I could be, right? And with that, I'm not approaching this relationship on equal footing. And so this sets up a dynamic for failure. When I can clear that shame out, imagine being free of every shame of your lifetime. Yes, we did it. I'm ashamed, or I am that, and I'm ashamed. But yet, no longer feeling it and accepting oneself, not kind of like, hey, I'm really strong, but I authentically not really feeling it anymore. Authentically, you approach a relationship from a completely different point of view.
it's really true. There's something that really hurts people in relationship around shame. And it's one of those things where you're ashamed to ask for what you need or what you want, where you're ashamed even to stand up for yourself in a relationship or be a full equal partner in a relationship. That kind of a shame will keep people, once you've gotten a relationship, from actually thriving in that relationship as well. Shame about money in relationships. Like there's a double whammy right there. It's the number one thing that people fight about. And it's the number one thing that people don't want to talk about is finances in a relationship. And it's most of the time based around shame, shame of not having enough, shame of not providing, like you said. Um, it really is such a heavy, heavy weight in any kind of a relationship. In fact, We're not just talking about a love relationship, family relationships, parents, siblings, grandparents. A family that has shame, maybe of who they are, maybe of where they came from, that runs really deep for some people. Their ancestry runs in and is built on shame. So there's a really good reasons to look for this, to see if it is actually impeding you in having a relationship in the first place, in thriving in relationships, and in extended relationships, those that are around your primary ones.
Absolutely. And this has everything to do with the balance of your life. There is a quality of life issue when you're in a relationship and having this experience of shame. It's not going together with fulfillment and happiness. It is one of the very lowest of frequencies, the densest of vibrations. So when this clears, when you're done with it authentically, where you can't feel it anymore, this can lead to major accelerations in one's life in many, many different areas because it's so dense. So what Liz is going to do is she's going to walk us through a discovery right here, right now. Get a piece of paper and a pen, and Liz is going to explore with you, where is shame, the shame experience for you, holding you back within relationships? Is there? Even if you say, I don't do shame, I don't do regret. Well, guess what? It might be sitting there running and you're not even aware of it.
Yeah. So grab a ball if you have a Cogno ball, or grab a pen. And we're actually going to start with both hands on the pen or the ball. And it would kind of look like this if you're going to use it this way. And we're going to start with letting your eyes go to what we call the low position, drop down, like you're going to look through your own shirt, or you're going to look at the ball or the pen. And just ask the question, is shame playing a role in my not having the relationship of my choice that I want, that makes me happy? Breathe into it. Let your eyes drop to the ball or the pen. And just let the sensation of it rise in your body. You see, with Cogno movement, it really isn't about the logical mind. It's about the sensation. So let your eyes drop. And I'm going to ask you to just move that pen or that ball left and right. Just right at the upper chest. And asking the question, is shame playing a role in my relationships? Are they based in shame? Is shame holding me back from a relationship? Keeping the eyes in that down position, breathe. And just let your body feel exactly how it feels. And see if anything comes up, a picture, a time, a place. Good. Just let yourself rest for a moment. And now put your ball in your left hand. And you're going to let your eyes follow it, or your pen. And it's going to go straight up like this, letting your eyes follow, and straight down. Is shame playing a role in my relationships? Is it preventing me from having the relationship I want? It's just slow, and you really let your eyes stretch, keeping your head straight and level. We're really talking to the right brain here. Shame. Feel into it. If there's a part of your vision that really doesn't want to go there, hold it there for a moment and ask the question again. Breathe. Really breathe. It's just an exploration. We're just asking the question. Good. Drop your head, let your eyes rest. That might have been really uncomfortable, right? Good. Start to notice the pictures, the moments in time, the impressions that you get, but more than anything, notice the sensation in the physical body. Move it to the right side. We're going to go up and down on this right side. We're really talking to that left brain now. Notice if it feels different here. Shame playing a role in my relationships. Breathe into it. Is it preventing me from having the relationship I want? Now, if you found that it's so much more intense on this side, stay there a little longer. Breathe. Is it about shame? Is that the thing that's holding me back? Doing so well. Good. Good. Let your head drop and your eyes rest again and just feel what's moving through your body. Is it possible that it's shame and you just didn't realize it? That's preventing you from, and what's the next part of that? Having the relationship, asking the person out, speaking up in your relationship or your family. All right. Now we're going to hold the ball or pen up above our head. You're going to let that chin drop, let the eyes really stretch, and just move left and right here. And breathe. Shame. Is it possible that shame is the pattern that's running in my life that's holding me back? Just asking the question. See what comes. See how it feels for you. Good. Just letting the eyes move left and right. Keep that chin down. In this area, we're really looking at the ideas and inspiration area. What is possible about relationships and shame for you? Good. Take a big deep breath in. Let your head rest and your eyes rest. Good. And if you've never done this before, your eyes are going to really be feeling something and your body is going to be talking to you. A narrative may have started playing it and you might have seen it's right there. That's what it is. It's that moment in time. It's that feeling I have about myself. It's that thing that my grandma told me, right? Write it down. The impression that you got about how shame is playing a role in your life. For more of this, to clear out this entire level of shame around relationships or money, around shame and your body, around shame and children, around shame and generational stuff, join us this Saturday. It's April 20th. We're doing a series to clear out these heavy, low emotions. And here's the great part. It's recorded. And you could do this session again and again on any topic you want over the month, clearing it all out so that you're fully ready to move to the next level the next month. There'll be a series of 5 of these sessions, clearing out the heavy, low energy, making 2024 your best relationship year ever, making you the best you that you've ever had. Right, Bill?
That's right. And this is going to impact so many aspects of your life that you have no idea. Free yourself, bring your paper with you to class. We're going to utilize the work you've already done.
Come to cognomovement.com/events or cognomovement.com and click on the upcoming events and join us on Saturday.